Are you experiencing a deep ache in one side of your pelvis due to postpartum, C-section complications, diastasis recti, umbilical hernia with very weak core and abdominal muscles, even for those without complications and you had postpartum even many years ago and you don't know how to start regaining that strength safely and effectively? Hi, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. If you're new to my channel is about Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health and wellness. And in this video, I'll be showing you a gentle, beginner-friendly Pilates and yoga to lengthen and strengthen your unstable pelvic floor muscles if you're suffering from complications postpartum, or even for those without any complication but you feel very weak on your lower abdominal area and you're started to have low back pain and you want to get back to your previous health safely and effectively. So get your mat ready and join me for this follow along video. Okay, my friends, let's discuss a little bit anatomy about our pelvic floor. Why it's so important to start activating it again and helping that lift to help support your abdominal area as well as your low back, because our core muscle doesn't just comprise of your abdominal muscles, but especially it's also important our pelvic floor, our diaphragm, as well as your lumbopelvic hip complex, which is a combination of your lumbar, pelvis, hips. Without all of these structures, and there's muscle imbalance and causes a lot of muscle aches and pain, and then difficulty performing your activities of daily living. If you have to lift your baby, if you have to do bending forward, if you have to lift and carry, or if you have to sit, stand, and walk a lot, and if you don't have the strength on this area, then you're going to have some aches and pain and lack of energy and more fatigue. You really want to start engaging the powerhouse of your body, but because if you have aches and pain right now, then you have to do it safely, effectively, and gentle, especially if you just had the baby recently. You want to make sure you have a clearance from your doctor before proceeding to any exercise program. So let's begin our program now. We're going to start lying on your back. With your knees bent, keep your back straight. You're going to place your hands underneath your thigh, chin tucked, slowly roll down as you breathe out. Lying on your back is one of the safest way. If you have diastasis recti, which is a gap on your abdominal muscle, it could be an upper, middle, or lower area. And you want to make sure you know what area you have. So my best recommendation is to see a local physical therapist, or you can do a self-test that you can do, placing your hand and palpate your abdominal area. You feel a soft spot, and then you can slowly chin tuck, lift your shoulders and head, and you're going to feel a space. So if you have more than one finger breadth to two, that's how you measure it. The gap is a space that you can go all the way in, and usually there's pain. And now you can palpate all the way up to the upper area. And if you don't have any gap, then you don't have it. But my best recommendation is to still see a local physical therapist to palpate your abdominal area. Okay, my friends, let's start our program now. As you inhale, you want to belly rise. I'm pressing my belly up as I inhale, lowering my rib cage, not pulling to a rib flare. With your inhale through your nose, you don't want to inhale so loudly. Soft inhale. I'm pressing my belly out, and then as I exhale, I'm slowly pulling my belly button to my spine and breathing out through my mouth. And I'm going to start incorporating some tilts. I'm pressing my back closer to the mat. Inhale, I'm going to tilt up. I'm pushing my belly out. Get that space and help your pelvic floor to breathe. And then exhale, squeeze my core in as I press my back to the mat and breathe out. It's important to warm up these structures before you do any movement of your upper body and lower bodies. Inhale, arch. You can put the space, the small of the back, and you're going to feel that arch. And then exhale, squeeze your core into a posterior tilt. And then squeeze your glutes. Last one. Inhale. And then exhale, squeeze in. Now I'm going to slowly lower one knee to a hip opening. I'm lowering my left knee out. Inhale, you're going to feel that hip groin opening. If you have pelvic pain in this side, you're going to feel that area a little bit tighter. So breathe in, belly rise. Exhale, pull it in. And then switch to the other side. I'm slowly lowering my knee to the side without twisting my pelvis, keeping it center. Belly rise. And then exhale, squeeze in. As I squeeze in, I'm lifting my knee back to the center. Again, opening my left. Belly rise. And then in. Last set on my right. And in. Now I'm going to do a little bit movement with my upper body. I'm placing one hand on my left side, the back of my hand on top of my forehead, elbows bent, turning my head to the left, placing my left foot on the side of the mat, a little bit opening and gap, extending my right knee. You're going to feel that gentle opening of my left side. I'm slowly opening further out as much as I can and turning my head to the left. Belly rise. As I exhale, I'm going to pull in, keeping my head to the left. And then I'm going to pull my knee towards my right knee. So my left knee is pulling into internal rotate, squeezing it in, and then lifting my hip up gently without too much force. And then I'm leaning to the left to open my right. So I'm pulling my trunk to the left and then breathe out, squeezing my core in. As I inhale, I'm slowly lifting my left knee up again to open for that hip groin stretch. And I'm lifting my shoulders back a little bit to the center, but my neck is still tilted to the left. I'm going to feel that hip groin opening. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, I'm slowly pulling my knee back in. A gentle lift of my pelvis. This is a lot. And I'm twisting my trunk a little bit. Feel that aching pain on the left side. And then slowly open my knee out. I'm shifting my trunk a little bit centered to the mat. So I'm pulling away. It's a lot of back and forth. Belly rise. And then pull my navel to my spine. Exhale. As I lift my knee to internal rotate. I'm going to feel a hip groin stretch. And then twist my upper trunk. And then lift my hips up gently. And breathe out. Last one. Inhale, open. I'm shifting my body to the right, away from the left as I open my left knee out. Inhale. Belly rise and then exhale. Pull it in. As I pull my knee in to rotate, lifting my hips up a little bit. My glutes activating, tightening my glutes. And shifting my elbow towards my left side. And then relax. And then we'll reset by opening my palms up. Feet out, exhale, rotate. And then we're going to do 3 deep breaths to reset our body in this position. And belly rise. Inhale, exhale in. Inhale. And then last deep breath in. And exhale. Now we're going to switch to the other side. I'm lifting my right knee to bend, a little bit diagonal, my toes out to the right. Palm up, my right hand on top of my forehead. I'm turning my head to the right. A little bit stretch on my left side of my neck. As I open and lower my right knee out to the side, inhale, belly rise. Exhale, pull my left knee inwardly as I turn my body. Keeping my head to the right, lifting my hip up, I'm shifting my body to the left, right. Belly button to my spine. Inhale, as I open, I'm leaning a little bit away from my right, but still my eye gaze in my right side. Inhale, exhale, pull my knee in, squeeze my core in, and I'm shifting my elbow closer to the right. Lifting my pelvis and right hip only. on the right side. Inhale, open, belly rise, away from the right, but my head is still looking on my right. And then exhale, pull it in, squeezing my core in as much as I can. Engage your pelvic floor. Last one. Inhale, belly rise, and then exhale in. Feels so good in your back and your hips and your pelvic floor. And then extend your right knee and reset. Palms up. Relax your pelvis, relax your hips. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more deep breaths in. This is so good on your pelvic floor, your SI joint, and your back. Last deep breath in. And exhale. Now we're going to glue them together for some lovely bridging. Bend your knees. Place your hands on your side. We're going to slowly roll up. You're going to pelvic tilt first to posterior tilt. Squeeze your glutes as you slowly lift up. Belly rise. Inhale. And then exhale. Squeeze your core in. Breathe out as you roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. And exhale. Inhale. Tilt first and lift. Belly rise. This is good for your pelvic floor. Exhale, squeeze your core in and then roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, squeeze your glutes and lift. Belly rise. Exhale, squeeze your core in. 4 more. Breathe in. Exhale down. 3 more to go, my friends. Lift your glutes. Inhale. Exhale down. 2 more to go. Feels so good on your back, your hips, and your core. Last one, my friends. Breathe in. Belly rise. Exhale, squeeze your core in. The next exercise is dead bug. Lift your hands up, elbows straight, hands pointing to the heavens. Lift both legs up if you can in a double tabletop position. We're going to slowly tap left foot down and then left hand overhead. As you inhale and then exhale, tap gently with your knee bent. The slower the better. And then slowly go back to the starting position. And then switch to the other side. Tap your right foot and then right hand overhead. Inhale as you tap. Exhale as you lift. Squeeze your core in. Breathe in as you tap. Belly rise. Exhale. Pull it in. Switch. Inhale. Exhale. As you tap, you slowly tap it a little bit further away from you, keeping that 90-degree bend. Curl your toes away. Engage your feet muscles, especially your toe flexors. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your core in as you breathe out. Back to the center. Inhale as you tap. Exhale, center. Last set. Last one on your right. Now we're going to do opposite side. As I tap my left foot, I'm reaching over with my right. Opposite hand and opposite leg. So left foot, right hand overhead. Inhale. Exhale, center. Switch. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4 more. You might feel tired on your thighs and hip flexors. Slow and steady. 3 more. 2 more. Last set. Squeeze your core in, slow and steady. And down, and rest. Now, because of your endurance is still weak, it's good to do gentle stretches, some yoga stretches without hurting your hernia or your diastasis recti or C-section. So you're going to slowly open your knees out to a butterfly stretch, feet together. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, place it back to the center, knees touching, feet touching. Squeeze them tight to engage your pelvic floor. You can try to add some Kegels and then breathe out as you pull your navel to your spine. Inhale, open, belly rise. And then exhale, squeeze together. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, squeeze together. 2 more. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, squeeze together. Last one. Inhale, rise. And then squeeze together. Now we're going to extend one leg. Stand with your left leg. And we're going to do single leg lift. Lift it up with your toes pointing away as much as you can. Keep your knee locked. Inhale as you reach the best that you can lift. Dorsiflex, which means point your toes towards you. Feel that lovely stretch on your calf and hamstrings. Lock your knee and then slowly lower it down and breathe out while squeezing your core in. Lift, belly rise. And then exhale, squeeze your core in as you go down. Slow and steady. You're not doing this fast. The slower the better. Lift and then exhale down as you squeeze your core in. You can place your hand on your abdomen so you can feel the engagement of your core muscles, because most patients, they don't know how it feels. They have disconnection because of surgery or from weakness and pain. 5 more. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you go down. 4 more. Inhale, lift, exhale down. 3 more. Inhale, exhale down. 2 more. Last one, my friends. Inhale, exhale. And now we're going to switch to the other side. Bend your left knee to protect your back. Extend your right knee, your right leg. Toes pointing away as you lift. Belly rise. As much as you can, lock your knee. Dorsiflex, which means toes pointing. You feel the stretch on your calf and your hamstrings. And then slowly go down, breathe out. Inhale, plantar flex, toes pointing away as you lift. Exhale, breathe out. 8 more. Inhale, exhale. 7 more. Breathe in, breathe out. 6 more. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. We are progressing. Bend your right knee, extend your left leg. You can place your hands behind your thighs, interlock your fingers, and pull it closer towards you. And then if you want, you can do small leg circles with your hands guiding you. If you can't make circles yet without the support, but for those who can challenge, let go of that interlock fingers and do a small circle like a size of a small dish, toes pointing away. Lock your knee as you breathe in and breathe out. Squeezing your core in, protect your spine. Try not to rock your hips. Slow, controlled motion as you inhale and exhale. Now let's reverse the circle. From left to right, inhale, exhale. Squeeze your core in. You're going to feel this in your lower abdominal muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now switch to the other side. Bend your left knee, extend your right leg, and circle. Inhale and exhale. Don't forget your breath work. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then reverse circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are cooling down now by grabbing your feet together to a butterfly stretch. You can do it closer to your chest if you can, but for absolute beginners, you can just lower it down on the mat and just open your knees out. But for those who want to challenge for a deeper stretch, reach for your feet closer to your chest, butterfly stretch, and you can rock side to side. Feels good on your pelvic floor, your back, and your hip groin muscles. Breathe in and breathe out. And now you can progress. Grab your big toes by your hands. Lift your sole of your feet facing up. Pull your knees down to the floor if you can. And if you can't reach for your big toes, you can reach for your ankles or your knees or the back of your thighs for absolute beginners. But for those who can reach it already, you can challenge. And then you're going to rock side to side. This is good for your pelvic floor, hip groin, and with your breath work. Inhale, exhale. Last deep breath in. And that's it. I'm hoping you enjoyed my gentle Pilates yoga physical therapy to help revive and revitalize your weak pelvic floor, abdominal muscles, back and glutes area if you need to strengthen them safely and effectively if you had just postpartum complications or you're just having a weak core and you need a special guidance from me. I'll be launching a new course for absolute beginners for those postpartum women who needed a women's health pelvic floor physical therapy, Pilates and yoga, and you need to do it safely and effectively. Put your name and email address on the early bird waitlist for a first come first serve basis as I open a new course just for you. If you love my video, want to learn more about Pilates, yoga, and physical therapy, health and wellness, please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so you won't miss anything, and like and share this video. Every like you're giving to my channel, you are supporting me. If you have any questions, suggestions, or concerns, you can leave a comment down below or direct message me on my other social media platform, and I'll try my best to answer each one of you. If you have more time today, I have more pelvic floor videos you can check out over here. And for Diastasis recti, I have a great video that you can start right now. Until my next video training, always remember, be safe, be well, and healthy you. Bye!